Caution: Russell Franchise's picks are not for real, just for play.
Welcome back to The Frenzy, where I play the world's most dangerous game of NFL Pick'em. I'm Russell Franchise. Last week I went an amazing 12-4, and hopefully this week I'll do a lot better. We entered week 4, and as we finish the first quarter of the season, I think we all learned a lot of great things about the NFL so far. We found out the Madden cares can span over 2 different teams. We learned what happens when the Detroit Lions finally win a game. And we found out that New Yorkers love a good Dirty Sanchez. Dirty Sanchez. But this week, all eyes are on the Vikings and the Packers, a big rivalry match which has already been taken to the next level as Brett Favre dons the purple and gold against his former teammates. While we can speculate what might happen on the field, it's better to get the word straight from the horse's mouth. So join me as I welcome into the show the future Hall of Famer, Mr. Brett Favre. Brett Favre, thank you for making it on to The Frenzy.
Well, it's a pleasure to be on. After lots of debating the options and consulting with family members and mentors, I think I made the right decision talking to you today.
Brett, can you tell us how you feel about finally having the opportunity to face your former team, the Green Bay Packers?
I gotta say, after months of thinking, weighing my options, talking with Miss Cleo, and discussing my plans with John Madden over a nice bloomin' onion, this is going to be a big thing for me.
Brett, how does it feel going up against your former student, Aaron Rodgers?
If you remember, Joe Montana, in his final season as Chief, played against his 49ers. You think he was all worried about beating Steve Young? No, and I'm not either. We have one of the best records in football. And did you know that AP is actually a Nike mutant?
You know what? You just convinced me. I'm going to go pick the Vikings over the Packers. Hey Barb, thanks for joining us on The Frenzy, and good luck Monday night. With only one of my 4 teams winning last week, it looks like Tebow might be a hard man to get to. Unless you're that guy. Either way, I feel the road is going to get crazier. I got the winless Titans over the Jaguars. I got the Niners over their rivals, the St. Louis Rams, and the Redskins over the Bucks. Carolina, why don't you just take a week off from sucking? While I've been a big fan of his, I kind of think that Terrell Owens has missed the boat. He's not doing so well in Buffalo, and I think this might be the best we get from him for a while.
He's just not a good fit in Buffalo. He's not producing anything. He's not helping the team out. In fact, he's just not saying much these days. His last press conference was just pathetic.
I don't want to answer that because whatever I say, you guys are going to turn it to however you want to say it.
Sounds like you might have a point.
Hey T.O., it's Best Friends Day, and I was hoping that after the game, maybe we could split a bucket of Coors Light at the bar.
It's over.
What do you mean it's over? You mean our friendship? I mean, I thought you got me those tickets to come see the game.
Didn't you just watch the game?
Yeah, but are you trying to get rid of me?
What do you think?
Well, were we ever friends to begin with?
No.
Alright, so it meant nothing when we went hiking last summer?
Just going with the plays that are called.
What about the matching tattoos we got all over our bodies, man?
I just said we're just going with the plays that are called.
Didn't you ever like hanging out with me?
Whether I like them or don't, I'm just going with the plays that are called.
Oh, I get it now. You're hanging out with Tony Romo behind my back again. Isn't that right?
No, you have to ask him.
You know what? I can do much better than you. You know what? I'm happy. I'm happy this friendship is over. I can do so much better than you.
Said it's over.
Ross Brewed Coors Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL.
Alright, I'm going to take the Bills over the Dolphins, and I'm going to hang up afterwards with my new best friend.
I'm good. Just gotta get ready for next week.
Quick hits! The Manning brothers look like two unstoppable forces in the league today. That's why I'll take the Peyton Manning Colts over the Seahawks and Eli Manning's Giants over the dormant Chiefs. The Texans will have their work cut out for them, but I see them getting the big W over the Raiders.
The Lions only need one more win to be considered a winning team. Unfortunately, I don't see them get the easy win against the Bears.
It will be the veteran versus the rookie in a great showdown of the two top teams in the league, but I see Drew Brees and his Saints edging out Sanchez and his Jets. The Bengals have almost become respectable again in the AFC. Look for them to gain more street cred by bouncing a weakened Browns team this week. The Steelers are struggling to find a winning formula without Palomino. They'll get closer to finding it by beating the Chargers at home. Last week I thought the Falcons could pull the biggest upset against the Patriots, but I was wrong. But that doesn't stop me from making my upset pick for Week 4. Give me Joe Flacco and the unstoppable Ravens defense to stop Tom Brady and the Patriots. And those are my picks for Week 4. I'm going to try to do better next week. Hey, if you have any time, why don't you go to russellfranchise.blogspot.com. Also, make sure to get the jump on next week's video by subscribing to my video at the top of the corner. And as always, my picks are so good, you can take them to the bank. So I wouldn't advise it.